I traveled far away from Pontevedra. I crossed the mountains just to see you guys. But I would like to assure you that you will not fall in love with me because with me is my beloved wife. Believe it or not, she's my wife. And with me is my classmate also. My critic. Jemeline, thank you for your trust. The topic assigned to me is the concepts and principles of democratic expression of ideas. What a colorful topic. And when I received the text, I said, please do not penalize me. But I will do my best. I'll try. The first question is, why do we need to study principles and concepts? After spending long years in education, since graders up to college, up to master's degree, why do we need to renew and reestablish, realign concepts and principles? The great question is, why? We need to study principles and concepts because they are in our subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind affects our thinking and consciousness. Somewhat, it is like a program that affects all operation in the mind. Example, if it is in your principle, girls, that tanan nga gwapo, chicks boy, pagkakita mo gwapo, automatically, chicks boy, because that's the program. And you know what? That's too unfair for us. But I said to myself, don't regret. That's like, just bear with it. Please try to consider the terms we are using here. The subconscious mind affecting thinking and consciousness. And so what if it affects thinking and consciousness? Consciousness is very important because it is a tool for interrelationship. Remember this. Unconscious beings cannot relate. I have never seen a dog Facebook account. A bulldog posted and a pit bull commented. They cannot do that. Why? Because they are unconscious. I have never heard a building trying to unite with other buildings to make this Buildings Association of Calatrava. I cannot imagine one building relating to another building. Why? Because they are unconscious. When we sleep, we are unconscious. Do we relate when we sleep? Sometimes some of us would reply, sorry, I am now sleeping. Really? Interrelating while being unconscious is actually a lie. The reason why people who has chemical imbalance in the brain, they cannot relate anymore because they are not conscious of what is happening. Children cannot interact to that extent because the level of consciousness has not yet grown to the expected level. I am now discussing colorless things, so abstract. Subconscious mind affecting consciousness. Consciousness affecting interrelationships. Would you like a piece of evidence? I just want to present a piece of evidence that the subconscious mind affects consciousness. You can join the activity. Please try to follow my instruction. Simple instruction. As you read the sentence in the next slide, count the number of times the letter F appears in the sentence. The instruction is read and count. Do not violate the activity, the rule. Read and count. Okay? So you try to do it together. Just very quick. Counting while reading the letter F. Okay. We count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Okay, I think you're done. Nagkasipan sa inyo, masulit pa isip. But initially, how many F's did you find?
I think, sir, there were 9 F's.
You're unique, huh? Thank you, sir. Thank you for participating. Yes. 9F. No. I'm afraid I will fail in this activity. Please sit. Others, how many F? 6. Others, 5. Others, 6, 3, 6. Okay. Alright. Most people needs 1 F. Others 2, others 3. Others even 4. But actually, there are 8 F's. The question is, why did we miss bold, big letter F in a very short preposition of? We don't count the F in the of. When we were in the first grade, our subconscious was programmed that once you pronounce that is V. All. You don't read it as off, but all. So that means the reading program makes letter F disappears in your consciousness. And once you say all, the F disappears. It's just in front of you. And if you want to count it without reading, if you disable the reading program, you just count it, you count it right. But once you read it and you pronounce all, the F disappears. This is one first important message. We need to fix our principles and concepts. Why? Because sometimes, in so many cases, there are so many things that disappear in front of us because of wrong print programming. In front of the student is bold and big, yet the student disappears if you have a wrong programming. Okay, the question is, why do we need to create a healthy psychological environment for learning? What is learning after all? Why is it important? Why do we need to fix and realign environment, arrange things we can arrange to serve learning? What is learning? In psychology, learning is a process that depends on experience and leads to long-term changes in behavioral pattern. Shortly put, no learning, no change. In college, when we study this, it's quite complicated. But simply put, no learning, no change. Application. If the child is late again, the child does not learn yet.